Hello, welcome to PlayStation Access. I'm Nate. I'm here with Dave.
Hello.
And we collectively, Dave, are looking at Skyrim Remastered.
Yes, we are, Nate.
You're about to steal the hell out of that horse.
In all its glory. Yeah, so you're very lucky because Rob's not here this week.
I know,
which
right?
means you and I get to do this video, and I'm really looking forward to it. You have never played Skyrim first time around.
This is going to be my first look, and what we're going to do is, as often when we go an open world game, we don't want to spoil anything for people. Even this is an older game; a lot of people would have played it. We're just going to go from one end of the map to the other, just to kind of give you. I guess we always like to give people a sense of how big the game is. In this particular instance, it's also going to be our first look at how Remastered is different.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to get a good look at the kind of different environments in Skyrim. So we're going to start over here. There's a few ways we could do it. We're starting right next to Markarth.
Yeah.
At the Markarth stables. I should explain
you
that
should.
I basically started the game, then walked all the way here, and that's like, you know, as leveled up as I am.
So that's what you've been doing this week.
I've been to some other places for another video, but we haven't done any of the story. We haven't leveled up. We're going to walk right across. I always loved this map.
I like the detail in the map.
Yeah, like the 3D-ness of it. You know, you can see the
like
height
a
of the mountain.
satellite map.
So we're going to go all the way from Markarth right down here to the southeast.
Okay.
To Riften. That's going to be the plan, and we're going to go around following this sort of green belt, straddling or being straddled by the winter snow.
The mountains.
Now that's quite a big deal. That's quite a big journey. So I've set it to I waited till it was sort of 6 a.m.
Right.
And we've talked about this, and yeah, you're right. I think the best thing to do is steal a horse.
Just waiting right there, man. He wants to be stolen.
He does. And hopefully no one's going to... Oh, he's got a problem with it. Don't worry about it. Oh, no, already?
Mate.
Stop right there.
You
caught me. Or...
Don't go to jail.
I'd rather die.
Yeah, of course you would.
Okay, bye.
I mean, I would.
Right.
If anyone ever really offers me that choice, I'm definitely going to prison.
Yeah. Now, the first thing that I realise is that I've turned off the HUD here, which might be a terrible mistake since I've got no idea which direction I'm heading in.
Okay, but it's nice for these early shots to get. Look, stop, stop.
Oh man, if you, Nathan, you really haven't played Skyrim, have you? If you, oops, okay, there's an arrow. If you're stopping already.
It was honestly, it was the framing that I was interested in as much as anything. Now you're making friends. This is like you in real life.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everywhere we go.
Yeah, I make friends.
Chased out of E3.
The good thing, Nate, is that crimes are only they're done by I can't remember what they're called, but think borough. Okay,
right.
like so Skyrim is separated out into.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So stealing a horse at Markarth,
little constituencies.
that might not be a problem when we get a little bit further on. People are not going to
like
look
states.
at this.
It's like when you bust through the county line.
Goodness
you mean counties?
Yeah, counties. That'll do. I mean, they're not called that either. Look at that, Nate.
They are in America.
That's unbelievably good. Oh, we've got another. Got to keep moving.
I like this. It's like he's just hurrying us along. It's like the timekeeping force. Oh, look! It's right in the horse's face.
Oh God, yeah, it is. He does. Oh my goodness me, they're not giving up,
on
are they?
That horse, he doesn't mind.
Speaking of cracking on, we should do that.
If that was that horse, I'd be like, I mean, I'm only going to continue if I get extra polos. That's the point.
So me and Rob, we made a video when they first announced
about the share
Remastered, about how amazing it's going to be for the share button.
Honestly, I was thinking about my Witcher adventures, and I definitely already have shared at least one thing.
We made.
Dave.
Oh, look at that! He's nimble, isn't he? Back we go. We made 7 places you must revisit, and at those times I got to revisit Skyrim on PS3 and was really excited and was reminded and have been reminded again since playing Remastered just how amazing the world is and how it's not quite like other open worlds and other RPGs. The way that, I don't know, the way you come across stuff.
Why don't you give us a little swoop down and we can look above you to the... So it looks like that was the... Yeah, keep going.
I can't go all the way back.
There we go. That's nice. I like it.
Oh, you wanted to just see the arrow in the horse's face.
It's right up its nostril.
I know.
It's like, no, I didn't just want to see that. But, this is good timing for me because I've just finished The Witcher 3.
They've actually got a horse of their own. I don't think he's worried.
Yeah, I've just finished The Witcher 3 and all of its DLC, so I am in the market for a very deep, huge, open world game about being on a horse.
Although I never finished The Witcher, I haven't yet. Oh, we've got wolves as well.
What?
It's a difficult... Should we take care of them?
It's up to you. I've got no idea whether that's, a good idea.
It's happening. I mean, it might not be. First of all...
Oh, look, the horse is having a crack.
Yes, go on. You do not attack my horse unless you've got arrows. In that case, I won't do too much about it. It's all right, Nelly. That happened, by the way. Nelly just came to me.
Right. I'm going to obviously call my horse Roach.
Let's check the. Oh dear. Let's check the map. Okay, so we're going in the right. We're going in the right direction. We're going to keep going.
I mean, there's some ways to go.
To the left.
I'm looking forward to seeing that lake.
What I was trying to say is, I haven't finished The Witcher, so you can stop me if I'm wrong. Okay. And I know the DLC is a bit different, but I feel like Skyrim, the world in Skyrim, is a bit more fantastical. It's not so medieval. As The Witcher's it has a sort of a medieval feel to it.
It's kind of based in there's a realism to it because I guess it's all about the war, and it's it's like it's supposed to be quite a realistic interpretation of what happens when like loads of knights just let go, they become bandits, and there's like the bandits overtake the villages, and there is a kind of you're right. There's one place in Skellige which is set into a cliff, which looks extraordinarily dramatic. But I remember this is something we discussed when you guys were making that video, was how there are places in Skyrim, more like kind of Tolkien-esque, like unreal places.
I feel in a good way, not taking anything away from The Witcher or anything like that, just that it's in Skyrim I feel like everything is like that. Everything is dramatic and strange and fantastic, and makes you stop. I mean, look, here's this a system, nice. Like a man-made system of channeling the water that we've just come across. Like it feels like around every corner there's the potential for finding something like this, something that makes you go wow, something that makes you go, who made this?
That's the key to that's the key to I think continuously interesting and engaging open world because obviously like you can put a huge team onto these things and you can design a massive world. You've got to get the balance right so that you're not just filling it with the same kind of repeated set of structures, and certainly like I think The Witcher has got that. I'm still even now like traipsing around trying to find treasure, like a bespoke designed ruined castle that I'm just excited about being in, and a wyvern's living in it. And Rob, because he's trying to sell me this game like he's on a commission, and he tells me that if that this is the place to be.
He just wants you to be happy, and I think you will be happy. I'd forgotten. And playing it this week to make some videos for Access has just been like, I'm so excited to just sit down and play it all again for myself. And I didn't finish it first time around, so I'm really excited. And I've forgotten so much. Of
I'm liking the vegetation.
What's going on.
I mean, this seems to me like the kind of, because we are going to have to address it, and we're going to have like a comparison video comparing it to how it used to look on PS3. But this looks like reasonably long draw distance, various lighting effects going on the horizon, and then like closer up vegetation, which looks like better than I remember that it looking on PS3. This is the kind of environment where like the remasteredness is showing up, or am I?
No, I think you're absolutely right. I think everything has struck me. As I said, for this week, I've played it again on PS3 as well, and the update is remarkable, and particularly you do get it in these lovely kind of like outdoor areas with lots of foliage and vegetation and stuff. We're going to go to an area called what's that? Is that okay?
It looks like, is that a bad cow?
It looks like a very bad cow, doesn't it?
It looks like a cow. He's got like tattoos.
This is Skyrim. Like you come across something like this. He definitely has been tattooed.
It's like
there's a story here waiting to be uncovered.
A skinhead cow.
I mean, that's not his breed or something. I feel like that's someone owns him,
it's
and
his style, man. He's just
expressing himself. He's very stylish.
The other animals don't like it.
They're not happy about it. Oh, there you go. It's a giant deer. A cow, not deer.
What I was going to say though, don't take our word for the fact that it looks better. Check on the channel very soon. We will have like a direct comparison video, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Make up your own damn minds.
But we're going to go to an area called the Rift during this video, and that is like beautiful kind of autumnal forested area. Here's like another little ruin. What's going on? Like most of the.
That's a henge.
What's great, and this is true of lots of open world games now, I suppose. But like, you can come into this world as I have done, completely ignore the story that's set out before you. Just go off and find this stuff. And there's probably like a side quest or like a whole story around these places that you can uncover immediately, or you might not uncover at all. I don't know. It's really, really.
I will say as well, Dave, that your horse is negotiating this terrain. Roach would have just turned upside down by this point.
Well, I'm not gonna. I don't want you to be under any illusions. Like, this is taking some careful driving.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
If I was to go off road, I've already killed one horse today.
Right, man, I saw that. Were you recording?
No, I wasn't recording. I wasn't recording, unfortunately.
I could have put that in.
So the weather in Skyrim is gorgeous now. I feel like this is a new thing, like this sort of volumetric light everywhere, like the fog and stuff.
God
I guess
rays.
the cold, there's lots of god rays. The cold weather of the north lends itself to like fog and mist and cloud and...
Can you show me where we are on the map now?
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Let's make sure we're not going completely wrong. So
You're
I've actually...
not going completely wrong.
I've come a bit more south than I was expecting. We're going to hit to this this lake soon.
Are you going to cling to the bottom of the lake?
Yes, I'm going to try and come around here and up through this pass, and we'll get a nice look at Whiterun, which is one of the first sort of like big settlements that you come to.
I like the name Whiterun.
Yes, it's very evocative. Another little water mill, little town. I mean,
here's the lake.
I guess I'd like to claim, that I plan to turn the HUD off on purpose, so that it doesn't spoil anything for anyone. No one knows where we are or what's going.
Considering are you near death?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
whenever I take the HUD off to take a screenshot on The Witcher, I was like, I want to get this wyvern diving to attack me with that castle on a mountain in the background, just as I spin into this attack. And, I try it 5 times and then I'm dead, and I forget.
Notice how vertical it is as well. Like, the mountainous nature.
Left there, surely.
Do you think? Is it
yeah,
left there?
I thought you were hugging the lake.
Yeah, I don't know. This feels more like crossing the lake than hugging it. I guess we haven't even seen the lake, so it's probably fine. Like all the mountains and stuff. It's a very vertical map, and you can go up, like the throat of the world, the biggest mountain.
Do you think your horse is symmetrical? Look at its pattern on its back. Sorry to interrupt what you were saying. I think it might be, man.
Well,
now we have to find out. What do you see on your horse? Look at it. What do you see?
What do I see?
I see Rob.
I see another horse, I think.
Yeah, that's all I see.
Okay, we've reached the lake.
It's a smaller horse.
This is a bandit. I'm not going to worry about him.
Dude.
No more arrows in my horse, please.
That arrow has come out. I think it came out when it attacked the wolves, which is good.
So I think, and this has helped actually. You mentioned like a better draw distance. That really helps in a game like Skyrim, where it's all about seeing things like, look, the silhouette. Can you see the silhouetted sort of ruins up on that mountain there?
Oh yeah, of course.
Spotting things like that, especially if you want to have the proper massive experience and play it without the HUD like I'm doing, and just rather than having little helpful markers coming up saying there's something over here. You can just try and find it just with your eyes.
Go native.
And that definitely is like something it's helped in the remastered version.
Do you know, I'm really excited because I feel like this is the missing link for me, because I played Fallout 4 and I played so much Fallout 4. Do you remember, Dave? I had to give my disc away.
I do remember,
I literally sent it in the post to somebody else.
Yeah.
I was getting up in the morning and trying to reorganize my settlements.
Look.
It had to go. That looks amazing. Is that Whiterun?
No, that's just a ruin. That's a ruin.
And so I understand that the DNA of Bethesda's kind of open world is in this too. So there's, in some ways I'm going to be familiar with how this expects me to play and explore things.
Yeah.
And then obviously I'm a nerd. Like, I'm a massive fantasy nerd.
Yeah.
I played The Witcher 3 and I grew up with Alan Lee posters on my wall. So like, there's fish in the...
Yeah, fish jumping.
Very nice.
You can catch the fish.
So yeah, I'm down for this. I mean, I'm in the market for a Christmas game, and it's come down to Dark Souls 3 or Skyrim Remastered, really.
I know which I'd pick, and that's nothing against Dark Souls 3, but if you want a Christmas game, I mean, Christmas is the time of Lord of the Rings, and well, that's it basically.
The DVD releases, the extended edition.
Exactly, and this is like an amazing extended edition.
Did I tell you my plan to rewatch those Blu-rays in VR cinematic mode, Dave?
Really?
That's happening.
That's your plan? Oh my goodness me.
Maybe I'll play this in VR, PSVR cinematic mode with no HUD, just wandering around on my horse, beating wolves up.
I'd like to see that, I think.
This you can't. It will just be in the headset. Where are we now?
I think this is Helgen.
Okay.
which is actually the very first place you go once you've completed the sort of opening part of the very opening of Skyrim.
Yeah.
You go to Helgen.
We should be checking the map here, surely.
I know sort of where I'm going, and I've gone wrong. It's okay. I'll just just nip across.
Just doing a little loop round.
Look at this.
Oh!
Don't worry about
There
it.
he is.
Yeah, so Helgen's like the first place that you go if you're following the story. But I didn't go there. I just wandered off to Markarth.
You maverick.
And this is like this will be a very sort of recognisable path to people who have played. It's very familiar,
even
yeah.
only the beginning.
Because this is the little path that you do from Helgen. The next place you're told to go is Whiterun, and this is the path to Whiterun. And you know they've obviously designed it with that in mind. It's kind of excellent reveal. It's a bit misty today, unfortunately, but you can see it there coming out of the mist now. That isn't a mountain. That's Whiterun. It's a sort of walled town.
No moon.
That's no moon. Hopefully by here, look, is everyone, are they angry at me? It's hard to say. Look, they're marching a prisoner. We could intervene. Not going to.
What would happen if you let him go?
I don't know.
Just do bad things.
Might start a new side quest, or you'd be hunted down for being a bad man.
It's a world of adventure.
Any number of things. So, you know, I don't want to say it, but Whiterun does just make me think of Winterfell a little bit, just because it's so
Do you know,
bleak
it's more,
and
it's more
and
kind of dour than I was expecting. I guess I was thinking of you never played World of Warcraft, but Stormwind, which is like this grand, impressive bit of architecture. And this is, I mean, I love this, but yeah, you're right. I think it's got much more of the realistic people live and work here. Rocks coming out of the mud in a cold place in the north.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds great, doesn't it? Can't wait to visit. We need to start going right soon. I think I've gone the wrong side of the river here, which could be just like an infinite problem.
I mean, yeah, it could. Yeah.
At some point, I mean, am I going to lose the horse? That would make our journey.
But, I mean, they make this. If you're enjoying this
much
video,
more
that is a
difficult
prospect to look forward to. Isn't it?
I'm looking for a little. I mean, there's going to be a little pass at some point.
At is
the map.
Yeah, there might be a way that you know over the.
Let's see. It's not too bad. There's going to be a crossing at some point, isn't there?
Yeah.
This looks a bit rocky and treacherous, but
be exciting.
It will be. We're just going to skirt around the mountain this time.
An adventure.
Going to ignore him.
Yeah.
So this is the tallest part. There we go.
Running straight into a rock.
The tallest part of the map is up there.
Thanks,
that mountain.
man. Thanks for that lovely view.
Yeah.
Do you know, it's strange, isn't it, when you...
I'd get across here, Nath, couldn't I? Do you reckon?
Yeah. Why don't you keep... have a look up the valley there.
No.
All right, then.
Well, you decide. I'll let you decide.
Left. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure story.
This is the ring bearer. The ring bearer decides.
It's like fighting fantasy.
As Gandalf, I'm recommending this way.
I can't see the road over there, man. All right, go on then.
Which way?
Get in the water. Go on.
Gandalf says. I can't believe you've gone with Gandalf.
Well, Gandalf is very wise, Dave.
Thank you.
All we have to do is to decide what to do with the time it's given us.
Exactly. Well said.
And what you've done is murder a horse.
Can he do it? Go on. Go on. I can't remember if it's
Bessie.
Nelly, that's right. I do love you, Nelly.
My. What have you made of this video? Come on, you're slipping down granite rocks on a poor horse. When this horse was stolen this morning, this was the last thing it was.
And just like that.
You have done it.
Yeah, it's just like that. We're back on the road again. Don't even worry about it.
Look at the bridge.
Yeah.
That's a cool bridge as well, man.
We can still go. We can still cross the bridge. Just, I mean, it would be unhelpful.
Absolutely.
What about here? Left or right? I think left.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man, I've chosen a really horrible day to look at Skyrim. I thought it was. I really thought we were going to have.
In the way of The Witcher, can you kind of just meditate for a while?
You can wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not quite as, you know.
Why don't we roll? Yeah, I know. Yeah. I like the way that it gets down. I like everything about The Witcher. Let's not talk about it.
Okay.
But why don't you wait to see if you can alleviate this drizzle, or are you happy with it?
No. Okay, let's give it a go.
And it's a bit brighter.
I'm probably going to have to wait.
It's quite a lot like today in real life.
Oh, it's getting better, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
definitely getting. It's clearing up.
But this is what the English weather does to you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit of sun.
I've just put on 4 layers.
My arm's fallen off because I'm so cold.
I've put on 4 layers. I spent 20 minutes finding my umbrella, and I've opened the door, and this is what I've been.
Oh, mate, the mist has cleared up.
Oh,
this is
just so much nicer, isn't it?
It's a different look entirely, isn't it?
I mean, we probably should have waited right from the start.
No, now people can see the mist.
Yeah. But look at all the different like vegetation and stuff. I mean, that is different. Oh, look, we've got a horse with no rider here.
Steal that nice horse.
Steal the night.
It's got a saddle.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, Nelly or Bessie or whoever you were.
Other horse.
Other horse.
Horse Mark 1.
He needs a good name.
Like this is what
What's
about
a good horse name?
I was just gonna call him Brown because you know, like sometimes you call a horse black if he's black.
Yeah.
Like Black Beauty.
Yeah.
Brown guy.
Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar. Okay. Feels like we're getting into a strange area, but yeah, sure, Brown Sugar.
I don't want you to be confused when I say "good job, Brown Sugar" or anything. I'm talking to the horse, not you. Here's a little some more. What does this mean? What's up there? There's steps just leading up into the mountain. I love stuff like this. My recommendation to you, Nath, when you start playing Skyrim Remastered, is to walk everywhere, and you know, like if you're following the story, as I'm sure you might, just walk between places, and anytime you see something that looks interesting, just go there next. Just like it's such a great world to explore and like
Why was
feed
there a free
your
horse? Sorry, I've just been puzzling this for a while. There was a dead wolf and a free horse.
But that's the kind of thing that I love. Like there's a little story in itself, and I'm sure that is, you know, that's probably not been designed by by someone at Bethesda.
It's a nice
like
horse.
it's probably just, you know, the mechanics of the game happening. Like maybe someone got off their horse to fight a wolf or something, and then the horse wandered off, and now I have
Are we
brown
definitely
sugar.
going the right way?
We almost certainly are.
I believe you. Look, it says this is the way to
Iverbread. I don't know where that is.
Dave checks the map.
Look at this.
Ah,
We're
that's
bang
fine.
on
You
course.
know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Are we nearly
We're
there?
going to go sort of left. No, because we're
Okay.
going over this range.
It's nice
We're
that
going
you can
down
get a
to
bit of
Riften.
the kind of the 3D effect when you
I think we're going to
go
try and...
far enough south.
This is like a kind of... it makes me think of Iceland. Like, you know, hot springs and stuff. So we're going to... it's like giant country. So if we take a bit of a hard left, come across here, and we'll come through this pass.
Okay.
That's my plan, everyone.
All right.
So actually, brown sugar, about
I nearly
face.
called our horse Cooking Sugar then. It could be
Cooking sugar?
like Cooking Sugar. Yeah.
Is
because
that even a real thing?
Yeah. Well, you normally use brown sugar for baking, don't you?
I don't.
Demaria sugar.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Look at that. That's really quite good. That's like a western.
Like No Country. Is that what happened in No Country?
Yes. Is
Oh,
it? No.
No
He's just
Country
getting
was
chased.
so
He's just
good.
getting chased by dogs, and
Oh,
they're
that
like.
bit was amazing.
It was amazing.
And he was trying to dry out his gun. I
That
don't
whole
know
bit,
why we're
and there's
talking
been no
about that.
dialogue for like 15 minutes. Anyway, so this is like sort of the salt flats, not salt flats. They're not flat at all, but like salty.
You're right. They're like
hot springs,
salty springs.
salty springs.
They
I
sound
think
like
it's
a
giant
pretzel
country,
snack.
and they.
Wow, what's
they-
that?
That's the skull of a. You know what I'm thinking? Like a hairy elephant.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
A mammoth.
A mammoth. That's right. They herd mammoths.
A
Another wolf.
A hairy mammoth.
Brown sugar will not be worried about that. Yeah,
This
so
is
then-
nice. You're right. Can you get your head up a little bit so we can have a little look over this horizon over here? That's
Wait,
nice.
what are you looking at?
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Look
I
at that.
like it.
There's another just settlement built into the mountain there.
Yep. Well, tell us a bit about your character, Dave. What's going on there?
She's a lady.
Yeah.
She's wearing whatever, you know, whoever I've fought along the way, if they had better stuff, I'm
Right.
wearing it. Which unfortunately has left her a little bit open to the elements, but apparently this is the best I have to offer in terms of defense
Yeah.
right now.
It's a functional outfit.
She's level 2,
Right.
and she
Name?
she's called Oscara.
Nice.
I was on the spot, Nath. I didn't have a lot of time, and I got nervous. And yeah, I don't know. I've got loads of names for men, because you know, for me, like just different versions of David.
Yeah.
but
Do
I
it.
didn't have I didn't want to call her
Dav-
Davina, so
David.
I went with something different. And she likes a longbow. I've got to get away from these wolves.
Yeah.
That's
This
that's
is going
her
to be like a
favoured.
therapeutic dip
Look at this.
for brown sugar.
This is what's being. Oh, he's
Oh,
angry.
no.
Time to go.
No.
He might be going after the wolves. He is.
Oh, he is. Let's have it. Let's.
Oh, we're gonna. I know that I'm.
You're
going to
help him? Oh, mate, he's fine.
He's totally fine, isn't he? This wolf is
I mean,
a
what
bit
if your
too
horse
brave.
was just, you know, I don't know how much health horses have.
brown sugar.
How many wolf bites can brown sugar sustain?
I don't know. I don't want to find out. frankly, I think you're a bit uncouth for asking.
There was, is there more giants down there to the left that I saw? Did you know where you're going, by the way?
Yeah, vaguely.
Okay.
I mean, sort of. Look at this. A lovely moment. A lovely moment for Oscara and brown sugar. The adventures of Oscara and brown sugar. I think we're going up here.
Okay.
I'm kind of loath to check the map now that you've asked. I want it to just be
go.
right.
Look, this is our adventure. So it's definitely...
Put the foot down.
Wait, you went across and then right. Yeah, that's about...
Out the way.
That's about right, I think.
Oh man, I just love this stuff so much. There's loads to read in the Elder Scrolls games as well. It's really worth reading the books and finding out. It's a great kind of throwback to some of their older games when you wouldn't get you wouldn't get waypoints on that. Are you laughing at me getting chased by this wolf? You wouldn't get. I need to look at the map now. We've gone a bit mad. Oh,
no,
look,
you're
we're
bang
heading
on.
Bang on target.
Bang on.
Yeah, it's a bit of a throwback to some of the kind of old games where you wouldn't get blips on a map and stuff. You wouldn't get loads of waypoints. You just read stuff and it would say like, it would say like head to this mountain and then look for this, strange tree.
Games used to take ages.
And
where's my blip?
I like all that kind of stuff. And this is like a sort of happy medium where you do, I mean, if you turn the HUD off, then you do basically have that experience. But my point is that there's lots to read in the world, and it will inform lots of what you're seeing.
Yeah.
And if you're into that, then it just makes the whole experience like a little bit more.
Who are those guys?
I don't know. It's cool, but you can probably talk to them. Like, there's loads of NPCs who've got something to say, who've got something to tell you, who've got a side quest for you, and it's worth just get off the beaten track. Out the way. Get off the beaten track.
Specifically
talk to everyone. Yeah, you should get off the beaten track.
And
Beat him off the track. I feel like I want to go left here. I mean, the road literally.
I mean, are you going straight over the mountain?
I wasn't going to, but it does feel like that's what's happening now, doesn't it?
It's still very misty, but then I guess you are.
We're going up. I'm gonna have to look again, aren't I?
No, just go all the way.
Okay. Do you think? We're basically heading in the right direction. It's just I wanted to go around this mountain rather than over it, but
it seems like you're basically at the top now.
Yeah.
So
it's a bit late for.
Yeah.
A bit late for that. I wanted to show you the rift, and I think the rift is more to our left. Is also better seen when not foggy. So this is sort of the rift. This is really kind of autumnal, foresty area, which looks lovely at sunrise and sunset. Doesn't look as good right now because it's a bit of a rubbish day. Hang on though, as if like by magic, the weather is definitely clearing up. I'm right? It's happening.
I don't know if we're just going into a place with more brighter
things. No, it's not. It's the weather's clearing up. I can see it. It's happening.
That is nice.
And then I'm gonna,
Are you controlling the game's weather systems with
my mind? I don't know.
What's this?
I was walking through here earlier, and there was just like lovely leaves falling, and
there we go.
It's
You're
nice.
conjuring it. This is weird.
Oh my god, what's happened? Is this like a feature of remastered that we weren't aware of?
Ray in Ghostbusters.
I just like. I don't want to say anything.
Destruction is leaves.
Butterflies? No, I actually saw these butterflies.
What is that creature in there?
It's more wolves. It's been a great day for wolves.
Yeah, it has. Yeah. Maybe it's the Witcher. Imparting its.
I see what you're saying.
Annoyance.
Everything comes back to the Witcher, doesn't it? Everything
can do if you try hard enough.
Yeah, I mean you are trying quite hard. Let's check. I know we're going in the right way. Okay. Oh, we're basically there. We've almost done it. What do you think, Nath?
I think I'm going to play the heck out of this game. Yeah, it really has. Yeah, in the same way that I hadn't played any Fallout games when me and Rob did the map from end to end in Fallout.
Yes.
And that similarly, just a little, foot in the door, just having a little look.
Yeah.
I mean, introduction to the world, and also it's worth bearing in mind. Some people do watch these videos and say, "Oh, is that all there is to it?" But we haven't gone anywhere or done anything or spoken to anybody. Mate, are you going to intervene? Who are these? Well, it's a bit late now.
This is the whole kind of story that's going on in Skyrim. Is there's like a rebellion against the Imperials from the Stormcloaks, who are sort of natives who are. It's all a bit political and you shouldn't discover that for yourself. But that's what's going on there.
It's a bit like the Nilfgaardians and the Temerians, isn't it, in Velen?
It's similar, yeah. Well, that's funny. The Witcher again.
Yeah.
Just
so no, this has
look
to
at
be my
this.
interest. And I wanted to say just that we are on a horseback is the other thing. You know, we nicked a
Let's
horse
do
on,
the last bit
on purpose.
on foot.
And yeah, there's a depth that we have not seen. What we've done, we just wanted to give you a little quick tour.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Let's see. We're almost there now. We're
Hello
almost
there.
at Riften. I've gone
Oh, you're way
right
off.
around it somehow.
So
Don't
you're
know how it
going
happened.
right.
One itinerant minstrel
Yeah.
and one
You're going this way. You're running.
Yeah, only
You're right.
briefly.
This was a good choice because the game does look very different in first person, doesn't it? The grass looks great.
I
and
think it looks amazing, actually.
When you're constantly, look at that. I mean, that's lovely.
Yeah.
When you're constantly walking into the grass, you know what I mean? That's the thing that you're going to see a lot of.
Yes.
That's quite important that the grass and the trees look good.
I think this is absolutely gorgeous. This is like, oh man, it's just exactly what I want. This deep kind of fantasy. It's such a beautiful world. I said to Rob previously in another video, like, it's amazing that we're in the north of the world where the Elder Scrolls is set, and you know, it's not just all bleak and grey and snowy. Like we've come across loads of different ecosystems in this area. Like, you know, everywhere has its own feel. Much like all the settlements have their own feel. Like the architecture, or certainly a lot of them have their very kind of individual characteristics, where you can you could be plonked there and know where you were. And I think that's like an amazing testament to the design of this game and this world. It's just like, it's fantastic, and I'm sure that anyone who played it on PS3 will be excited to play it again on PS4. And if you didn't play it the first time around, like you didn't, like, you're just in for such a treat, because it's just an amazing game, which I can't recommend.
Here, look, with shafts of light falling over the landscape. So we're here. This is where we were aiming for.
This is it. We've arrived. These are the gates of Riften.
Are you allowed in?
We could go in.
Why don't we open the door and then we can put up our end card?
Okay. It's like Nightmare,
Be a nice
going through a
transition.
door.
And that's the end of your journey this week on Nightmare.
Oh man, I love Nightmare.
So thank you for taking a look at Skyrim Special Edition on PlayStation 4 with us. That was the map from end to end. Let us know in the comments what you thought of this video, what else you'd like to see from Skyrim Special Edition, because we can show you whatever you like. We will have more coming up. Like we said, we've got a direct comparison with the PlayStation 3 version of the game coming up soon, and lots more as well. So stay tuned to the channel.